Hello, I'm Vanessa and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, subscribe and don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not new, welcome back. Right, in today's video, I'm going to talk about certain features that people feel insecure and a little bit of surgery on those features and my experience about them. So yeah, if you're interested, keep watching. Right, so the first thing we are going to talk about, is the nose, right? I'm going to start with black people, yeah? Right, as we all know, black African Americans got big noses, and that's just a feature of black African Americans. Like, if you don't have a big nose and big lips, you're not from Africa or America. You know what I mean? So it's just a feature that comes with it. And you know, it's just an identity. Like, you belong to Africa American. That's why you got a big nose and big lips. So yeah, big nose, like, people think of getting them smaller, right? If you're thinking of getting your nose smaller and you're a black person, girl or boy, if you get it smaller, you won't look black anymore. Well, you will look black, obviously, because of your skin color, but you won't look African American. You probably look like, you know, an Asian person. That's just because if you get your nose smaller, you won't look black anymore. It's just, you'll be like a different ethnicity. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's just like, and for me personally, I think when a black person gets the nose job, it doesn't look right. Like, nah, it doesn't look right. Like, and the best way I can compare it to is like, look at Lil Kim, look at Janet Jackson. Those are black women and their noses are a mess. And that's because they decided to get them smaller. And I personally, it's just no. And you know, I've been laughing at my nose, but they're usually white people who laugh at your nose, saying, oh, your nose is too big. And I thought, like, you know, it was actually big and I had to get it smaller. But you know, it's just a feature of African Americans. So yeah, it's alright to have them big. It's normal to have a big nose. Like, nothing to worry. And you know, like, you just don't get your nose smaller. Like, even if you want to get your nose smaller, just get little fillers there's like rhinoplasty fillers that you can get to make your, basically to change the shape of your nose, but not the size, just the shape, which is okay, I personally think. And yeah, it's alright to get them like that. I remember my friend, she said, oh, I took my nose piercing out because I think it doesn't look good because my nose is too big. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it looks alright. Like, I don't know what you're saying about your nose. It looks decent. Like, I personally don't want to get a nose piercing because of my shape of my nose, not because of the size. So yeah, and you know, I used to get laughed because I had a big nose, but later I started comparing my nose. Like, come on, to be a black person, my nose is actually decent. Like, I always compare my nose with black people now, but back then you compare your nose with white people and there's no chance it's gonna be the same. Like, but yeah, it's a normal size. Like, it's not like it's taking all over my body, all over my face. And yeah, it's like, please don't try to get your nose smaller, especially if you're a black person. Do not get your nose smaller, because if you do, you won't look black anymore. You will look like an Asian person. You know, that's how we distinguish Asian people and, you know, black people. They might have the same skin color, but because of the features of the face, we can tell that they're not black. When you see an albino, an African albino, you can tell that that person is a black albino from Africa just because of the features of the face, because they got black noses and big lips. That's how you notice African Americans, because of those set of features. Now, if you decide to take them away, you won't look African American anymore. You will look something else. So please, if you do, please don't get your nose smaller. It doesn't go right. Even if you think your nose is ugly, don't get it smaller, because it will look way worse. Like, no, if you're a black person, don't get your nose smaller. You can get a little bit of fillers on your nose just to change the shape, like, for example, like, you know, that bridge there to make it like curvier. That's alright, But I've seen black people getting that, and it looks okay, it looks decent. But don't get a smaller, like, please, please, please. Like, it's just gonna go wrong. Like taking bones out and stuff. Don't. It just doesn't go right. It doesn't. So don't do it, please. I'm begging you. Please. I'm begging. I wanted to say that having a big nose doesn't make you ugly. And I remember, like, me and my mate, I discovered, basically, I know an actor, Rotimi. If you don't know Rotimi, he's an actor. He comes out Power, and he's also a singer. He's the one that sings, "There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed." If you know that song, he sings that song. I showed him my friend. I was literally having a crush of this boy. Like, this boy was gorgeous, like 10/10. And the first thing my friend said, he's like, "He's got a big nose." And I'm like, I know, he does, but he looks gorgeous. Like, he's just gorgeous. Like, if he had a smaller nose, he wouldn't look this good. And this is the thing, like, because you got a big nose doesn't mean you're ugly. Like, nah, because something looks different, it's not ugly. It's just different. Like, get that in your head. It's just different, not ugly. So yeah, don't get it done, please. Please. If you really, really want to change your nose, just get some filler injections, and that's it. Don't go cutting bones, cutting skin. Nah, there's no need for that, please. Nah, because you won't look black anymore, and you don't want to end up going like Lil Kim and Janet Jackson that look like the nose doesn't look right. Please, begging. Right, we're still gonna talk about nose, but this time we're gonna talk about humps in your nose. That little hump that you get. When I was growing up, I thought it doesn't matter how you look, a hump in your nose, it's just gonna look bad, like bad. Like, literally, I was like, go to the surgery and get it removed. Like, that's what I thought. And it's so bad to think of that. But, that's what I thought, because every single time I saw a person, I just thought they didn't look that good with a hump. But, yeah, I met someone with a hump. Oh God, she was beautiful. And I met her in college, actually. I was in college, and she had a hump, and she looked gorgeous, man. I was like, bruh, she actually looks so pretty with a hump. And I was like, hump doesn't look that bad. And actually, wow, she looks so good. And I was like, literally, my thoughts about humps completely changed. Like, she looked 10/10. And also, another actor I'm gonna mention. There's an actor called Alba Flores. She comes out at Money Heist, that Netflix series about robbery, and she's got a hump. Now her fans did, Photoshop them, and they photoshopped her nose and removing the hump and making, a nice curve, smaller nose. Jesus Christ, that got a lot of backlash. Like, I was looking at the nose and I was like, what the fuck have they done to this woman? Like, it just didn't look right. And I was like, wow. And they took it off. And, there was a lot of hate sent to her. And I was like, why would you do that to her? She looks ugly now. And that hump got removed. And I was like, bruh, get that hump back on. Why would you Photoshop her face? Like, what was the need? And she didn't look like her. She looked like a completely different person with her hump removed. And I was just like looking at the picture, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what a disaster. Like, it was just too bad. It just didn't look good at all. So yeah, like, hump doesn't look that bad. Like, and I had that view of people who had humps to get it removed. But yeah, they don't look bad. And I know this because I've seen gorgeous people with humps. So yeah, I wanted to say that it just doesn't look good. It looks good, and there's no need to take it out or anything. So keep it. It's good. It's good. It's good. Right. Next is gonna be teeth. People who have gap teeth look ugly. What you said? Like, if you got gap teeth, welcome to the club. I've got gap teeth too. Oh my God, I look like an idiot. Yeah. Something about gap teeth, like, it doesn't matter who has gap teeth. If you have gap teeth, you're gonna look cute. It's just something that it is. You look cute when you have gap teeth. Obviously, when you have the straight teeth, you don't look cute anymore. You look like smart, like professional, that kind of thing. But when you have gap teeth, you look cute. Like, you know, like a child cute. Don't know if you get me, like a child cute. That's why you see when children have gap teeth, they look absolutely gorgeous. They look really gorgeous, and you're like, it just looks really good when children's got gap teeth. But obviously, as they go to, you know, high school, adulthood, they get them straight with braces. But yeah, gap teeth look cute. They look cute, like child is cute. Obviously, when you get them straight down, it doesn't look cute anymore. It looks smart and professional, that kind of vibe. So yeah, I went to the dentist one day, and yeah, my dentist recommended me. No, he didn't recommend me, but he was like, "Do you want to get braces?" And my dad was there. My dad got full of straight teeth. Like, all my family's got gap teeth except for my dad. My dad's got gorgeous teeth, like proper straight. They look like they've been braces, and it's just like he's just got really natural straight teeth. And my dad was like, "Is she gonna look prettier if she's got straight teeth?" And literally, the dentist was, "No, she's not gonna look prettier. She's just gonna look different." And my dad was like, "What's the point if she's not gonna look pretty? There's not a point getting it done if you're just gonna look different." And you know, I completely agree. Like, I personally, I won't get things done, surgery, cosmetic surgery, teeth, whatever, just to look different. Nah, I want to look better. If I don't look better, I don't want to get it done, because I didn't pay so much money just to look different. Nah, see you later. Nah, that doesn't work like that. So yeah, the dentist told me, no, she's just gonna look different. She's not gonna look any better. I was like, what? Right, there's no need to get it done then. So yeah, and this is the thing, yeah, because someone looks different doesn't mean she's ugly. It just means it's different, and people need to get that the thing. Not everybody's fucking different. Because something looks different doesn't mean it's ugly. It's just different. So yeah, like gap teeth makes you look cute. So like, I've been thinking a lot about straightening my teeth. And you know, I still think about it. Like, I'm not super insecure about them. But you know, I do think sometimes I get some, not braces, like Invisaligns, and get them straightened. And you know, it's not that I've got an insecurity about them. I just want to get them done. That's it. But yeah, but right now I'm not really like fussed about it. Like, I don't really care. But yeah, it was a time period that I wanted to get them done. But if you got gap teeth, like, it doesn't mean you look ugly. If you want to get them straightened, that's fine. But getting your head, that gap teeth doesn't make you look ugly. It just makes you look cute. Cute. So yeah. And you know, there's a lot of people, like, I've seen like music videos, like people laughing at gap teeth. Like, I remember like a recent music video about Abigail Asante, and she was laughing at IVD because she's got a gap teeth, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what was the point? And that girl IVD, she's gorgeous, like gorgeous. She's prettier than her, and she didn't know what to attack her with. And that's the thing, like, when people want to laugh at your physical appearance, they want to pick at something that looks different, even though it suits them. You know what I mean? Like, people might pick on my gap teeth, but not because it looks ugly, just because it looks different. Like, you know, that's why we discriminate, we bully people. Like, we bully people who are fatter, not because they look ugly, just because they're different. We discriminate people because they're black people, not because they look ugly, just because they look different. And you know, we need to stop doing that. Stop laughing at people because they look different. Everybody looks different, and we need to get that in our heads. Like, you know, yeah, it's okay to have gap teeth. It makes you look cute. Right. What's the next thing? Foreheads. Now, apparently, if your forehead is bigger than 3 fingers, you got a big forehead. So I've got this little part here. So my forehead is about 4 fingers. So technically, I've got a big forehead, but people don't tend to say it. I don't know what's this thing about big forehead, especially for girls, that they get a little bit like, I've got a big forehead. And I'm just like, it's the last thing I think about is my forehead. Like, I don't know, like, some people get insecure about it. Like, some people, I just understand, like, but yeah, every single person's insecurities is different, I guess. But yeah, technically I've got a big forehead because it's more than 3 fingers. But it just never bothered me, to be honest. It just never bothered me. I do know people tend to raise their eyebrows a little bit just to make the forehead smaller. But I just don't see the point. But yeah, like forehead is a forehead. Like people's got different sizes of forehead, so it's fine. Like if you feel a little bit insecure, just contour your forehead a little bit more. Like I don't even contour my forehead. I did a little bit today, but just because I was having like full up makeup. But yeah, I never contour my forehead, and I've got a big one if I use the rule of the fingers. But yeah, I've got a big forehead. I don't contour my forehead at all because I literally do not care. But yeah, it's not really deep. Not a lot of people care about the foreheads, but there are some people who are very like, I'm not liking my forehead. But that's because people point, oh my god, that girl's got a big forehead. We all do it, like, even I do it. I don't point at it, but I just think about it. Oh, this girl's got a big forehead. But doesn't mean she's ugly. She just got a big forehead. And we just say it. And sometimes we don't think when we speak about people's feelings. And, people say, like, oh, you got a big forehead. Like, how does that person make you feel? Like, I never say anything negative. If you don't have nothing good to say, shut up. Like, it's simple. I never say anything. Like, nah. I may think about it in my head, but I'll never spill it. So, yeah. There's no need to say anything. And that's the thing, people insecure about the foreheads because people point at the... So if less people point about foreheads, less people are going to be insecure. So, yeah. That's just a warning for everybody, please. Like, be careful when you point or say something about people's features because it hurts. Right, last thing is lips. Literally one of my proudest things. I didn't hate my lips, but I felt like, like you have like a triangle, like a mountain, like a V-part on your lips. Mine is really deep inside, so you can't see it when I apply lipstick. But I kind of got like kind of used to it. But yeah, I'm loving my lips. Like, that's one of the things of being black that I love, having big lips. And yeah, white girls are getting fillers to have big lips now. And it's just bomb. It's just bomb having big lips now. Literally every single time I talk to my mom, I'm like, my mom is like, I'm gonna literally rip those lips out of your face. Like, stop doing. That's just me admiring myself because of my lips. I'm being silly, but yeah. Yeah, I've got nothing to say about lips, Lan. Yeah, but yeah, I do see. I've seen. I will never get my lips bigger because I feel like if I get my lips bigger, it would just take away. It would just overcome. It would just attract too much attention. It would just take all over my face, and I've got like a small space between my nose and my lips, so it just like it would. I feel like it's gonna go up my nose. But yeah, there are black people who get their lips done, and think about when people get their lips done, they already got big lips, so when they get it done, people can't tell, and it looks bomb, and you're just like, oh my god, your lips are so gorgeous, and they're like, thanks. And you can't tell, like, I can't tell, but yeah, it looks good. It looks good overall when they're like, when they get it done, and you have this like white girls, saying, oh, I love your lips, it's so big, and I'm just like, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. My mama gave me these lips. Yeah, so yeah, I do admire my lips like proper. And there was this thing about I don't know where I heard it from, but why people are trying to look like black because they're getting because they're getting lip fillers. I thought that was so funny. And at the end of the day, having big lips is a feature of African Americans. So yeah, that's something that people want, is big lips, and I've got it, and I'm super proud. I think I'm just showing off right now, but yeah. yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the video. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, comment, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe right now. So yeah, see you in the next video.